Henry Fielding's protagonist, Tom Jones, is a well-meaning but flawed foundling. To uncover his birthright, he must survive a gauntlet of forced geographic and social exile. This map establishes the geography of Tom's three-stage progression: his origins in Somersetshire, a chaotic flight toward Upton, and a final crisis in London. This movement across the countryside acts as a tracked mechanism, testing the protagonist's moral endurance against a corrupt 18th-century society. Tom's geographic banishment exerts the mechanical pressure required to expose the hypocrisy of the English elite. The setup begins with a discovery. Squire Allworthy finds the infant Tom in his bed and decides to adopt him, raising the boy alongside his legitimate nephew, Master Blifil. This matrix charts the psychological divide between the brothers. Tom's profile maps into flawed behavior. Despite broken rules, his nature remains fiercely loyal. Blifil occupies the opposite quadrant. He uses outward piety and strict rule-following to mask a malicious, manipulative core. Blifil weaponizes Tom's behavioral flaws. He frames Tom's drunken celebrations and his defense of a local servant as acts of calculated malice, successfully convincing Allworthy to banish Tom from the estate. Tom's expulsion reveals the logic of his environment. 18th-century society rewards the appearance of virtue over actual moral integrity. This timeline tracks Tom's forced exile towards the sea. Simultaneously, Sophia Western flees her home to avoid an arranged marriage to Blifil. Their parallel routes intersect at a single rural tavern, creating a brief opportunity for a reunion. The encounter at Upton ends in disaster. Tom impulsively sleeps with a rescued woman named Mrs. Waters. A disgusted Sophia discovers this, leaves her muff in his bed as proof she was there, and immediately flees the inn. Finding the muff, Tom realizes his mistake. He abandons his route to the sea and accelerates toward the city to intercept her. Timing and human frailty block their union. The resulting chase transforms a romance into a chaotic geographic pursuit. Tom enters London's predatory high society. To find Sophia, he enters a toxic, financially dependent affair with Lady Bellaston. While Tom is ethically and financially compromised, Squire Western tracks his daughter down in the city and forcibly locks her away. The tension peaks when a jealous Mr. Fitzpatrick ambushes Tom in a London alleyway. Tom wounds Fitzpatrick in the duel. He is arrested and thrown into prison, facing the gallows if Fitzpatrick dies from his injuries. London acts as the ultimate trap. The city strips Tom of his physical freedom, his social reputation, and his remaining chances at redemption. As Tom hits rock bottom in prison, a sequence of third-party confessions begins to surface on the outside. This family tree tracks the testimony provided by Mrs. Waters and lawyer Dowling regarding the identity of Tom's true mother. Tom is actually the illegitimate son of Bridget Allworthy. He is Blifil's older half-brother and Squire Allworthy's rightful nephew. The resolution is rapid. Fitzpatrick survives. Blifil's cover-up is exposed, leading to his exile. Tom's new status secures Squire Western's blessing to marry Sophia. Tom's salvation relies entirely on the legal exposure of the truth. While society manufactures deceit, the raw data of lineage and authentic goodness prevail.